as a beginning of a new dawn. Government House correspondent Moses Agboma brings details.
The official commissioning of the new Edo Line, a rebrand from the Midwest Line of 1968 under Governor Samuel Ogbemudia and to Edo Line in 1991, is a significant milestone in the history of Edo and the current administration led by Governor Monday Okpebholo, who from the onset made his intentions to revive the transportation sector. However, owing to some challenges, primarily due to neglect and mismanagement under previous administrations, the company stopped operations. Governor Okpebholo stressed that his dream has finally come alive with the launch of the company, stressing that it would not have been possible without the support of the federal government. He further clarified his stance on his statement against the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, noting that it is customary to notify him as governor of the state when visiting.
What you are seeing today is a dream come true that Edo people have been in the wilderness for a very long time. My job is not only to work for Edo people. My job is to save the life of every Edo citizen and visitors coming into Edo. If telling him to notify me as the chief security officer of this state is a crime, so be it.
Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly, Blessing Agbebaku, former Edo State Deputy Governors Lucky Maswe and Pius Odibu were among other notable dignitaries who remarked that the occasion is the revival and restoration of the state's transportation sector and poured encomiums on Governor Okpebholo's governance foresights across all sectors.
Your Excellency, I want to say thank you for also helping us to give succor to our people.
So many of our people will be employed in the process.
I'm very, very thankful to God Almighty for bringing you to Edo State at this time.
Thank you for your simplicity. Thank you for being faithful to your friends, but even much more to our state.
A governor that wants to work. During the electionary campaign, we stopped by in one of the primary school, secondary school and primary school.
He has not just given us freedom, he's also now cleaning up the mess of Obaseki.
In his address, special guest and Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, commended the leadership qualities of Governor Okpebholo, urging the governor not to relent in his developmental strides in repositioning the state.
A man who passed from the tribunal to the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court, he was not deterred. He was focused on making sure he delivers the dividend of democracy to the people of Edo State. So many people would have used that as an excuse. You know, we're in court. I cannot be focused. I'm distracted. But this governor refused to be distracted. And in 8 months, see where we are today.
The new facility and buses were inspected after the symbolic launch by Nyesom Wike. Moses Agboma, EBS News.
Meanwhile, the new Edo Line will be run first for public interest, hence at people-friendly fares for stakeholders, including the Managing Director Henshaw Oligbi and the State Commissioner for Finance Emmanuel Okoebo, who spoke with EBS correspondent Juliet Samuel Aseng. Her report.
Gathered here are Edo sons and daughters, all for one purpose: the official return of the new Edo Line, beginning operations with 100 buses and an incorporation of routes across the 3 senatorial districts of the state. Edo people have been assured of a publicly run enterprise with the comfort of Edo people being a Emmanuel Okoebo is Edo Commissioner of Finance.
Where a private venture is a public venture. For a private venture, it's profit-oriented. This is for the welfare of the people, and that's why this was done, not for profit-making at all.
Managing Director of the new Edo Line says Edo people going from Benin to locations like Afuze, Auchi, amongst others, have been captured.
By re-establishing a new Edo Line transport company. In Edo State, we are going to be plying various towns and cities within the states. Ekpoma, Irua.
Event speak.
100 buses is not a day job thing. Look at the management thing. The employment this thing have created to Edo people. So it has value for everybody.
Edo Line now. Edo Line now. Now cheap price. If I dey from Benin they go Domi, I dey go Ibiolu, I dey go Uchabod. Now Edo Line now one enter.
On this new Edo Line that is going to be running across the 36 states in Nigeria, it's going to bring a lot of attention to the states, a lot of awareness, and people will be very happy.
Edo Line last functioned over 15 years ago with the commissioning of the new Edo Line by the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, accompanied by former Edo Governor Adams Oshomole. Edo people, particularly those at the rural areas across the 18 local government areas, are in for a new deal in the transportation business. From Edo Line premises headquartered here at the Central Park here in Benin City.
The narrative of the last 8 years, it was a disaster for Ibo. And I was one of those who caused that disaster. It was.
EBS News.
Just so you know that you can watch EBS on Star Times channel 113, Go TV channel 141, and Terrestrial channel 45. For the latest news and information, be sure to visit our website at ebsng.com. Join the conversation in this live ebsng.com/radio. Subscribe to EBS.
Each night in the nation, stories develop. And no matter where or how you end your day, EBS is there, doing what it takes to keep you safe and informed. That's why August 4th, history begins. EBS Tonight is not just another news show, it's a 2-hour, no-holds-barred, non-stop news takeover.
The House is concerned that issues
interviews, reports, analyses, sports. We're not playing catch-up. We set the pace. From the streets of your city to the ears of the world. This is where major stories break. This is where the truth hits harder. And if you're not tuned in, you're missing the future of news. EBS Tonight. We don't just report it. It's more than news.
Moving on, the Chief of Staff to Edo State Governor Gani Audu has been honored as a hero of democracy in Edo State. The Award of Excellence was conferred on him by a non-partisan organization under the aegis of SKO Promotions, as Robert Ogbebo reports.
The organizer of Edo Heroes Award, Senior Kings Ogbebo, said a committee was set up before now to monitor the awardee's activity. It disclosed that the committee has finally chosen him for the recognition after due consideration of his activities where he affected people's lives positively.
This man has paid his dues as far as Edo State politics is concerned. And that is why Edo Heroes Award crew decided to pick you as a hero of democracy. So this is a recognition for all that you've done, in Edo State politics. So you are like.
The recipient of the award, Gani Audu, appreciated SKO Promotions for the honor done him. He stated that
there are people watching from behind you, and once your effort is recognized by people that are not even government actors, then it, to me, is a kind of encouragement and want to continue to do more.
Many Edo indigenes who have distinguished themselves in various fields of human endeavor have been so honored by the organization. Robert Ogbebo, EBS News.
And now to education matters. The West African Examination Council, WAEC, is set to release the result of its 2025 May-June Senior School Certificate Examination, WASC, by Thursday, August 4th. This announcement, signed by Head of National Office for WAEC Nigeria, Dr. Amos Dangote, indicates that script marking is complete, clearing the way for timely result dissemination. The Council also strongly refuted viral social media claims of a widespread exam cancellation. WAEC labeled these reports as fake news, clarifying that the alleged cancellation due to assured the public that the examination has not been cancelled, attributing the false claims to mischief makers aiming to play through their verified social media channels and accredited media platforms. Meanwhile, the Federal Ministry of Education has launched a new initiative aimed at transforming teaching and education delivery across Nigerian schools. The initiative, tagged Edu Revamp Communities of Practice, was unveiled on Monday at the ministry's headquarters in Abuja, alongside a capacity building workshop for 80 selected teachers and ministry staff. The Minister of State for Education, Professor Shuaiba Ahmad, described the initiative as a milestone in Nigeria's journey towards revamping education. And to Kaduna State, the chairman of Kodan Local Government Area of Kaduna State, Dauda Abba, has proposed a requirement for would-be couples to present the Kaduna State Contributory Health Management Authority enrollment card before getting married. Abba made the proposal on Monday in Kodan Local Government Area Secretariat at the Kajiman's inauguration of the informal sector enrollment campaign into the scheme. The chairman said the proposal aims to ensure that couples have access to quality healthcare services, and the exercise is also due to be inaugurated at Kagako and Chikun local government areas. And now to business news. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has maintained the current monetary policy rate, MPR, of 27.5% with all policy parameters. The governor of CBN, Mr. Olayemi Kadoso, disclosed this at the MPC briefing in Abuja earlier today. He noted that the Astomeri corridor was retained at plus 500 minus 100 basis around the MPR, leaving the cash reserve ratio at 50% for deposit money banks and a general liquidity ratio of 30%. Mr. Cardoso explained that the decision to maintain the current MPR was premised on the need to continue to ensure the ongoing disinflation while vigorously ensuring declining prices. The CBN boss revealed that as of July 18, the nation's foreign reserve stood at 40.1 billion, which could provide import cover of 9.5 months. He further disclosed that 8 banks had achieved the new recapitalization requirements, adding that the monetary and fiscal authorities would continue to work together to reduce the nation's inflation rate to a single digit. And still on business, the Dangote Oil Refinery has begun exporting premium motor spirits to other countries of the world. President of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, disclosed these at the ongoing Global Commodity Insight Conference on West African Refined Fuel Markets, hosted by NMDPRA in partnership with S&P Global Insights. According to him, between June and July 2025, the refinery exported up to 1 million tons of petrol, making Nigeria a net exporter of refined products. Dangote's comment is coming amid claims that the refinery could not meet local petrol demand. However, while Dangote exports PMS, other marketers still import the products into Nigeria. In the cement industry, he said that Dangote Group is targeting an export of $50 million worth of cement and clinker by the year 2027, noting that Dangote has since started the export of aviation fuel to Europe and Saudi Arabia. The Corporate Affairs Commission has announced the postponement of the implementation of new fees and penalties for document downloads on its upgraded registration portals to September 1. The CAC, in a public notice recently released in Abuja, said the decision to delay the rollout followed transitional challenges being experienced by users on the portal. The Commission listed some problems encountered by users, including difficulties with downloading documents, payment processing, post-incorporation fillings for business names, and uploading of certain required documents. The Director General of the National Institute for Sports, NIS, Comrade Philip Schreiber, has called upon the newly inaugurated 32-member advisory committee to create a strategic roadmap. This roadmap is crucial for transforming the NIS into a world-class institution focusing on excellence in sport education, research, and athlete development. Schreiber made this appeal during the committee inauguration years at the Awuture Alaye Conference Hall within the NIS National Stadium, Lagos. Schreiber emphasized that the committee's primary objective is to develop a plan that will position the NIS as a center of excellence in sports training and research. The distinguished member of this advisory committee includes notable figures such as Musa Kida, Mary Oyanila, Yusuf Ali, and Coach Austin Egwavon, among others from various fields within sports and academia. Still on sports, Venus Williams made a triumphant return to the tennis court, partnering with Haley Battisti to secure a dominant 6-3, 6-1 victory over Eugenie Bonchard and Clevry Ngone in the City Open women's doubles. This marked the 7-time Grand Slam champion's first competitive match since her defeat to Diana Schneider at the 2024 Miami Open last month. Williams particularly regaining her powerful playing style rather than making long-term plans. You can watch. Thank you for watching the EBS News Now. I am Anne Anya-Subuse. Up next is Lunchbox with Honey Bay and Supreme.